Hi there. Good morning. Hope y'all are all having a terrific Tuesday. Morning, Chuck. So I'm tired, uh, but I'm still excited, and I want to share with y'all a little bit about this trip. Maybe just bear with me. I've had my coffee, so my words are ahead of myself this morning. But I just had a really good time, and I met a lot of good people, a lot of people that I already knew on here, but it's just a whole different experience getting to meet them in real time, And I have to say that there's people on here that I really liked already that now I love. I've grown a newfound respect. Hey, Tiny Tim. And so I got to meet Tim. I got to meet Chuck and Belinda. I got to meet Jesse and Lisa. um, But I just, and Tiffany, I got to meet Tiffany. I got to meet so many good people. And good morning, Brad. Good morning, Rebecca. Sarah Jenkins, hi. Hey there, Jonathan. Fallen Arkansas veteran. Hello. And Robert. Hello, my neighbor. Good morning, Byron. Yes, that was my first meetup. And so I was really stoked about it. I was kind of nervous, but um Jesse and Lisa went above and beyond to make sure that I felt comfortable, and they are just really they're great people. And once I got there and I met everybody, I was just able to be myself, and everybody seemed to be partially accepting, and and it was nice to cut loose for a little bit and not have any responsibilities really. Jesse took care of all the responsibilities and Lisa, I just got to go for the ride and it was nice. I just had to, just be there, and it was really nice not to have any chores or really anything to tend to just be able to enjoy myself. And I needed that and be around good people and it was good. Hey there, Steven. Got to meet Mr. Boots and Bounty. Hi, Native Wild Man. Hey there, Joe. Hey, Miss Janet, thank you for coming in. And so, hey, there's my Janice. And see, that's what I say. And see, whereas just used to, I just knew her name was Janice, right? And now I know that she is somebody I would chill with. You know what I'm saying? I just now, and I have now. We sit there on the curb of the hotel room, what we were calling the front porch of the hotel. I ain't never seen nothing like it, you guys. I was thinking there was, I mean, in my mind, and it was not a disappointment, but in my mind, I had this like there was going to be a lobby set up where we were all hanging out, and it was all like kind of like formal or whatever. Y'all, this was like we were just all hanging out on the front porch of the hotel. I ain't never seen such where, where the overhang of the hotel is, where you would normally pull up and then like get your keys and then go park somewhere. We're all hanging out there. I was like, I mean, is this okay for us to do? I mean, it was just like I was on like a, I was in like a I don't know, like a twilight zone. I was just like, yeah, this is okay for us to do because we're YouTubers and we would do what we want. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we sit out there and hung out and talked. Me and Janice talked for, I don't know, it had to be a good 2 hours before I just had to hit the hay because I was just woe out. Like, oh, I'm done for today. But yeah, she's so cool. Where Begin Homestead. They're cool people. That's what I say. You get on here and you're like, "Oh, that's neat." They seem like cool people, and then you meet them in real life, and you're like, "I know for sure they're cool people now." You know? So, it's just more personal when you meet people in person. It's I don't know, it's on a whole nother level. I really enjoyed it. Oh, 6 dozen eggs. Well, hopefully you will get to one day. And I don't mean to rub it in, so just so y'all know, because I'm about to show y'all some stuff I got, and I'm about to show. I want y'all to know I'm not boasting, but I am grateful, and I want to give out shout outs where it's due. So y'all bear with me. There's Laura, Hedgehog's Homestead. I got to meet her too. And everybody was Ann fam, so I got to meet everybody and most of their family. So that was cool. You had a great welcome into the community, Danny. I sure did. Who donates will get a free hat with my logo. What are we talking about now? Did I miss something? I missed something. I missed something already? Phew. Okay. Hey there, Urban Garden Chronicles. Hey, Mr. Jesse. Hey there, Mr. Randy. Spooning with Sunshine. Hello. Just want to acknowledge everybody. Yeah. Oh, y'all did get to see a Buc-ee's. That's awesome. Oh, I wasn't there for that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was, yeah. Me and Logan had a blast. Yeah. That's my little buddy now, y'all. Okay, don't let me get ahead of myself. Yeah, I had to hit the hay. How many showed up? I don't know. I didn't count them, but I think it was supposed to be like 150, and I think it ended up being like around 70. I know that when we went to the Mexican restaurant, we had like 4 or 5 tables put together, and then we still took up 2 or 3 booths on each side. So, I mean, we had like a whole room at the Mexican restaurant blocked off to pretty much ourselves. So that was a lot of folks. Hey there, Sasquatch. I saw you on our trip. There's a big metal Sasquatch. I was like, there's Caucasian Sasquatch. I have 30 hats and we'll be done by next week. And Danny, I'm already sending you one. Ooh, I get a hat. Yes. I like stuff. All right. All right. So, first thing that went down was meeting. Mama came here. We rode to T-Town to meet Jesse and Lisa at Cracker Barrel. And then I went with them from there. And so that was fun. Yeah, just getting to sit down and eat, and Emma got to meet them, and my mom got to meet them, and they came bearing gifts, right? Of course. So they gave me this canning book, and what it should say, it says canning and preserving, but it should say canning and preserving for dummies, because this is my kind of book. Not hating on the other book that I have, but this book I've already looked at, and first of all, it's got pictures. um, and the reason why it says canning and preserving is because it doesn't tell you just step by step to how to can, but it also tells you about dehydrating, freezing, the things you can freeze and not freeze. It tells you about fermenting, pressure canning, water bathing, and curing and smoking, and all the things. So I've been kind of looking through this book, guys, and I'm thinking it's a lot more. It tells you about the acidity and things that need, strong acidity and what acidity and foods can prevent and things like that. I've kind of already been like reading it. And yeah, I'm just super excited about this book. It talks about altitudes and all the things, and the kind of consistency you're going to want and how to get that. And yeah, and so I'm super excited about this book. And see what it already has that the other one didn't have is, see, it tells you what you're going to need, your ingredients, and then it tells you step by step what you do with those ingredients. Like in what, whereas in the other book, it just told you the canning process, but it pretty much didn't tell you anything about like what you do with it before it's time to can it. And I need the whole thing, like I need step by step, like the whole thing. So, and so like I really like this book. So thank you, Jesse and Lisa, for that at Lazy Days Ahead. I'm sure all of you know who that is, but okay. Next thing is I got this cool. Actually, I haven't got to get this out and play with it yet, but it says a compact on camera microphone. So that's pretty neat. Which I have a itty bitty camera and I'm hoping it's going to work with it. It looks like it will. I haven't really had time to get it out and play with it yet, but I'm pretty excited about it. The one that I have is kind of looks like a miniature boom mic that's on the top of my camera. So this looks like it'll be a lot less like bulky and I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'm pretty excited to try it out. So that was awesome. And I want to show y'all my old selfie stick, all right? This is the selfie stick that I've been using. It's got a little tripod on it. When I got it, I felt like I was all high class. This is it. This is a poppet that I put on the top, but it's like neither here nor there. This didn't come with it, obviously. I added that. But so you can put your phone in here and it either sits this way or you can turn it around and it'll stand it up in, portrait mode. Okay. So Jesse and Lisa come with this thing, right? It's called a giblet. Just kidding. It's called a gimbal. But I didn't know what this was, y'all. Mind y'all, this was the selfie stick of the days. This is what I knew. Okay. And then they come out with this thing, right? It's got a fancy case with it. What in the world? That's what I thought when I pulled it out. I was like, what in the world? But see, y'all, I'm still learning how to take it apart and put it together. I'm getting better at it though. Bada bing. I say that. Here we go. And so you just put this in here, put your phone in here, and it's got buttons. You can click this button 3 times and it makes it go like portrait or landscape, and it has a joystick on it and a zoom in and zoom out, and it's even got a trigger on it. And so it's pretty neat. Yeah, so that was awesome. I was like, I moved up in the world, you know what I'm saying? This motorized robot selfie stick, and then there's this. You know what I'm saying? So I came all the way up in the world with that. I know, right? It is cool. Pretty excited about it. To be honest with y'all, putting it up is harder than like getting it out. Well, I'll do that later. Kind of got to play with it a little bit. I'm still learning. It also has a tripod that goes on it. On the giblet, the gimbal, whatever it's called. All right. So that's pretty awesome, right? And so, yeah, that was awesome. Before I even went to the get together, I was like, when? I was so excited just to meet Jesse and Lisa, and then they come bearing gifts. You know what I'm saying? It was just like it's awesome. And then I'm just like, I just showed up with me. But my mom came with gifts. She like brought cookies and stuff, but I'm just like, I'm just here, So I felt like that was a bad trade, me for all these things, you know. But so I know y'all probably saw at well, let me keep on the free stuff that I got here. Y'all probably saw all the lives and stuff. So what had happened is there was a seed swap, and I wasn't hip to there being a seed swap, right? So I took it literal. It's okay, Ashley. I'm just glad you're here. I took it literal, right? It's a seed swap. I don't have any seeds. So, you know, like then I'm not going to be able to get any seeds because it's a swap, right? Well, later on, they put on there seed swap slash free seeds. And I was like, free? That's my middle name, you know? And so I ran over there, and turns out they was putting everything up. And and I was like, oh no, did I miss it? And they were like, no, we pretty much put everything in bags, so just grab a bag. Y'all, I got a whole bag of seeds. Like, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but these are all seeds that like people brought and stuff. And I mean, some of them are like, Baker Creek seeds. You know, these are not just, like, I mean, there's so many in here, y'all. I got like the mother load of seeds. I got flowers and I'm excited about these. These are called Blue Sea Hollies. I mean, there's some seeds in here that I've never even heard of before. I'm gonna have to go through here and like Google this stuff to see what it even is. Like, I know what zinnias are. Got some mixed zinnias and some marigolds and just all kind of flower and brown-eyed Susans, which I've always called black-eyed Susans. But and then like I said, there's food seeds in here, like vegetable seeds and all of these things. I mean, it just keeps going. This bag is endless with seeds, watermelon seeds, squash seeds. So yeah, I was just, that made my little heart happy. It was like, woohoo, melons, and I mean, just like a lot of seeds. Green striped cushal. I don't even know what that is. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to look up like what some of these varieties are. It looks like a squash seed. So I'm assuming it's in the squash family, but I don't know. So North Georgia Candy Roaster, no idea what that is. So like I said, no shame here. I'm gonna have Anaheim peppers, Anaheim. You can tell they're pepper seeds. Look, these are from Mackenzie Lindstrom. She's in my chat right now. That's awesome. I got some of your seeds. And so, yeah, I was just super stoked about that. So really, patience. I mean, well, I don't know if it was patience. I really just wasn't going to get any because I didn't have any, and it was under my understanding that it was a swap. So I thought that was only fair, Mr. Biscuits, that I didn't get any because I didn't bring any. But they were like, no, you just take them. And I was like, okay, sure, yeah, thank you. So she said she saved those seeds for my South Bend garden. Awesome. Well, thank you. Yes, those Cushaw and Candy Roasters are huge squash types. Cool. Are they frost hardy squash, or are they yeah, a winter squash? Okay, thank you. Y'all answered my question before I even asked it. Y'all are good. Okay, let's see what chat I missed here. Be careful if Homer gave you any seeds. Some things we can't grow here. I know, right? Y'all, Homer, speaking of which, Homer from Micro Farmer, let's move on to the next free thing I got. I got a glass. He is the only one, well, probably not the only one. I didn't get a picture with Duncan 1900 Homestead. And I didn't Miss Brenda. I didn't get a picture with her. And because what had happened was, is like I got a lot of footage, which I'm gonna edit my footage and I'm gonna put out a video. But I got a lot of footage from like the night before and the day of the picnic, and like even that night, I think I got a little footage of the luggage race and stuff, and then Josh Skinner Farms and Yoga Pants, if anybody's interested in seeing that, which I'm sure y'all seen it, all over, because it's just, but I've got the best angle, you know what I'm saying? Oh boy, if there is one. But anyway, I think I got pictures with most of it. So what happened? Well, yeah, let me finish what I was saying. So I took pictures the day we were leaving. So some people had already left. For instance, Micro Farmer left at 3 o'clock in the morning that morning. We all met at Cracker Barrel at 10 before we all headed out Sunday morning. And Homer had already left. And I didn't get a picture with him. And that made me sad. But I did get a cup. Isn't that cool? I got a glass. So I'm pretty excited about that. Micro farmer. That's pretty exciting, right? There's somewhere it's not going to fall off. And then there was a raffle, right? And so they were giving away stuff. Like as you come in, you sign in, and they were giving away items, and I won these canning lids, 4 jars canning lids. So that's pretty exciting. It's got regular and wide mouth lids in there. And according to Chuck, I don't can. I mean, he is right. He's not wrong. But I haven't yet. But if I could show y'all the top of my, so I have cans. I mean, I have jars lined up on the top of my cabinets in there, and a lot of them I have been, wherever, thrift store, grandma. I've been, like rounding them up and everything. But a lot of the lids that I have are old and would be a risk to probably use because I don't know that they would seal. So this was a really big blessing to me because that was like one of the couple of things that I have left to check off the list to be able to go ahead with the whole canning process. So I was really grateful for these, and I was super excited, as y'all saw when I did the look at what I can do and clicked my heels and whatnot. I don't have as much energy today as I had that day, but okay. And so I got Roberta Artistic Adventures gave me a beautiful bookmark. It has Psalms 111 on the back of it. Yeah, that's what it was. And so that's awesome. Roberta's Artistic Adventures. I got a sticker from Where to Begin Homestead. I found this is a new channel that I found, Cozy Days Homestead. Cozy Day Homestead. They were sweet. There's 2 couples there. There's Cozy Day Homestead, and then something Ridge Homestead. I'm having a brain, one of those things. I'm having a moment. I'm having a Chuck moment. Okay, and then there's Simply Jan Homestead. Got her sticker. So I got lots of stickers to add to my board. Got Willow Ray Ranch. I got Illinois Nerum. Got to meet him too. All these people's stickers I got, I obviously met, so that's awesome. Got a business card from Willow Way. I got one from Money Pit Homestead. I got to meet them. I got to meet the Garden Gals. Got a business card from them. And then I met Tony's Tractor Adventure, but there's Tanya that is with Tony. And they were all one YouTube, but she kind of broke off, I guess, and made her own channel, which is Tanya's Place. And so she kind of wrote it on there for me to remember, her. And so I really still got to get on here. This is the first time I've really been on since I got back. So I'm going to have to get on here and look up all these people, make sure that I'm subbed to all of these and watch some of their videos and that sort of thing. Mr. Boots and Bounty gave me a magnet. So that's exciting. And it will be on my fridge right next to the Boots and Bounty Homestead magnet. And so pretty excited about all of those. While we're talking about Boots and Bounty, I'll show y'all what I bought from them. And I haggled them down, I won't lie. So y'all saw on my thumbnail that I had my shirt on from Boots and Bounty. It's a pretty blue color, almost like this koozie. And I bought a t-shirt and a Tink shirt. So that's really awesome. I got none other than Miss Casey's tincture. Never had a tincture before. I thought that was pretty neat. I just think it's awesome that she does that from home. And then she's all professional with it. Just like the salve that I got. She has like a piece of paper with it. Tells you all about it, tells you what's in it, what it can be used for, the history of it, the directions, all of the above. And I think that's awesome. She's got all her contact information on here. Very professional. And I think that's awesome. So I got the lemon bob tincture. It's supposed to be good for anxiety and nervousness and stress-induced headaches and improving mood, sleeplessness, ADD, ADHD. Obviously, haven't tried it yet. And I got a t-shirt. So I got a t-shirt and I got a tincture, and they threw in this all for $32. I thought that was a really good deal. I mean, I thought it was a good deal that I just got to meet him. So, and then Illinois Nerum, I bought these from him. These are these. I'm not sure if these are like my stepdad was talking about, those paint where you just have the extra on the side and then you place it on here, or if he did I'm not sure, because they have these where you can just pop in the little thing. That's what Paul was telling me. But anywho, it's like the pour paint, except for like it's not exactly the same, but they're both the same type color. So anyway, these earrings I just thought were really pretty, and I wanted to support the cause. So I didn't haggle him down. Sorry, Boots. Um, so Miss Lisa won. I thought it was pretty cool. We all won something at the raffle. Everybody at our little tent. Chuck, Belinda, Jesse, Lisa, me, we all won something. I won the cans. Miss Lisa won a runner with these roosters on it. Yeah, Miss Lisa won this runner, right? Y'all probably saw her with it, and I don't know if it's the same ones as on this one. But anywho, it's a table runner. Very beautiful. The lady was making them there, and I wish I could remember her channel name right now, but y'all understand there was a lot of people there. But I just thought this was beautiful. And so when Miss Lisa won this, I was like, I was sniffing out, who'd that come from? Because everything there was donated by a channel that was there. So I was like, I know she's got to have more of them. So I went over and I bought one for myself. I was like, I was jelly of Miss Lisa's table runner. So I had to get one for myself. So very excited about that. It's very beautiful. And I've got roosters all in my kitchen. So even though I don't have any roosters, I had roosters at one time. The ones that didn't got by when I free range my chickens, the ones that didn't get got by the predators out there, the two that I had after that happened, ended up giving away because I didn't want to hurt them like they were hurting me. But either way, roosters can be brutal, y'all. But anywho, they're beautiful though. And so I'm excited about that. And I think that's about all that I got, except for some really awesome time spent and memories. But I just wanted to show y'all what I brought back. And so let me see what I've missed in the chat. Let's see. Hey, Miss Ann. Yes, I did have an amazing trip. Yeah, seed addicts for sure. I had a shortage. Hey, but now I'm all stocked up, right? Awesome. Yes, cheers. Woo. Woo. Y'all hush. What had happened was, that's right. I was live when he came out. Yeah, I know. I got it on film, but it wasn't live. But we were sitting down there on the curve. We got a different angle. That's what I was laughing. Y'all are gonna miss our traveling lives, yeah. Yeah, I missed everybody's live this morning. I'm sorry. Things are kind of awry here. All right. Hey, Backlash. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, Robin. Okay, Simply Blessed Ridge Homestead was the other channel. Okay, so the fella and his wife that gave me this sticker, his brother is Simply Blessed Ridge Homestead. So there's Cozy Day Homestead and Simply Blessed Ridge Homestead. Yeah, they're good folks. Good kids. I guess they're grown, but they got it. They got the right idea. They're getting started early with trying to build a homestead, and I think that's awesome, respectable, and worth my sub. Yeah, I'll have to go back and catch a replay, Chuck and Miss Ann. Sorry. 2 weeks from everywhere today. Yeah, thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Yeah, I'm planning on trying it. I'm kind of funny about medicines and stuff. So like I wanted to try it when I was there, but I don't know. I don't ever know how something's going like how I'm gonna react to something or something like that. And I didn't want to be, I don't know. I just wanted to be in the comfort of my own home, I guess. Um, so if that makes any sense. Thank you. I thought they were beautiful too. You must be talking about the table runner. I knew I didn't show it to my mama because I knew she'd want it. I should have got her one too, really. All right, everybody saying howdy to each other. Hey Jen. Hey Emily. All right, all right. Dawn R. Hey there. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures because I am gonna put together some footage, and some of these pictures were on Boots and Bounty last night. I did get to catch some of theirs on my phone. Thank y'all. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the Last Chance Cook-Off. If YouTube had a phone book, how thick would the name Homestead's listing be? I know that's real. Uh-oh. Well, I hope Panda gets better. All right. So I want to show y'all. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Hmm. All right. So let's see. Can y'all see that? Y'all tell me in the chat. Can you see that? Whoa. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if you can see the or something. If you can see the Google Photos tab right now. Okay. So this is when I first got my giblet, right? We were just heading out before we went live. We were just leaving Cracker Barrel. I was playing with the gimbal, and he was trying to tell me how to work it right. So y'all listen to me talk over Mr. Jesse like I ain't got no sense. But I was so excited. Y'all got to understand. Now play with it. Go like if you're running, moving, and then. Well, girl, I want to show Miss Lisa. Right? It's gonna stick on my ugly mug. Hey, Miss Lisa. Go up and down, and then what we do is just stop. Let me show you this. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Whoa. That's cool. Okay, and then you can move it up and down. Just twist your arm this way. Right, there you go. And then
I want to do some exercises while I'm filming. Go ahead and stop it and play back the recording. Stop it. Now play with it.
Well, I do listen
like
to some, I
running
reckon.
movie.
We can play a little bit of this one. It's not upside down. But I wanted y'all to get kind of a sneak peek.
Thing is, you probably don't have enough charge on that thing there. Why don't we
I
see if
probably
you can
won't put
charge
none of
it?
this one.
Are you recording? Yes, on my phone. USB-Cs right here to charge it. It's like my arms are strong enough. Well, but it helps you from having you hold the phone like this. Right. You're tired. It's more ergonomic to hold the phone like you're holding it there, whereas instead of holding it like this. That is so cool. Look,
I was just so excited. I was just so excited to be there.
Up and down. And then, like I said, when you're walking, when you're normal walking, if you're holding the phone in your hand, it catches every bump.
So I got to meet Janice and BJ from Where to Begin Homestead. And Miss Jan, she's just shooting star, man. And she's exactly as she would be on camera. She is always smiling. And she's just a lot. And Tiffany, I got to spend some birthday time with Miss Tiffany and her sweet family. We got a lot of pictures of me. We was trying to get a good picture of Chuck, I guess, and it just oh, it's good stuff. Look, that was funny, Miss Belinda. Oh. You know she felt some type of way about being by two goofballs like me and Chuck. I was standing in a chair trying to get a picture of everybody. That's Roberta's Artistic Adventures back there. This is Duncan 1900. And I honestly, y'all got to tell me who this is. I never did figure out who her name was. I didn't get to talk to her much. This is Miss Brenda's husband. I know that. We know Belinda and Chuck and Stephen and Casey. That was another picture that I got. I actually got Roberta in that one. And this is Josh from Skinner Farms and his lovely wife. Me and Miss Roberta. She knows she looks good. I'll just tell you now. Me and Miss Emma. I wanted a picture of I wanted the whole Boots and Bounty clan, but she left with her aunt with her Aunt Tammy before we got we got the whole family picture. So we was getting ready for pictures there. That's my eating buddy, Logan. I tell you, they gonna have to fight off the girls for that one. He can line dance, and he's smart and cute. They gonna have to beat the ladies off of that one when he gets older. We know he obviously looks like his mama. He's so cute. Look, and this was funny to me because after that picture right there where we had took a picture just us, he came over here and he said, "You want to get one more picture?" And I said, "Yeah." Let me make sure y'all can still hear me. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. And he said, "You want to get one more picture?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And so I pulled back out my camera and he was all posed and everything. And I thought for sure that's what he was meaning, was for me to get one more picture of him. And when I put down the camera, I was just going to go on about my business. And he just kind of looked at me like, he was just like, I meant a picture of us together. Like, he's just so funny. He's something else. So there I went. I was like, okay, yeah, I can do that too. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. He's too smart for his own good. He's something else. He's very literal though. He sees things very black and white. And I resemble that. So, and it's like, so yeah, I got it. Oh, and this is when we first met Jesse and Lisa at the Cracker Barrel. We took some pictures before we headed on the road. So that was cool. That's a dark cloud behind us. Just looks like a natural family photo, don't it? That's how I felt too, like it was family. And I took this for Miss Andale, but I don't think you can really see the dragonflies. But yesterday, Eric came out and said, "Have you ever seen 1,000 dragonflies at once?" And there's dragonflies all over above that what used to be a field right there, and now they've let it grow up. It was a cotton field. Now he's gonna mow it down and plant pine trees there, but you can't see them on the camera, but there was a swarm of dragonflies. Whoa, where'd this come from? We don't want that. All right. Let me get back right here. So if y'all have heard Miss Ann and her story about the dragonflies, I just thought that was pretty neat. I thought of her whenever I saw all the dragonflies, but they were all over. Like I've never seen so many dragonflies in one place before. He is. He was so funny. So at the Mexican restaurant, it was BJ next to me and Miss Janice. They're, married, and then it was Logan right here, and I had Linda across from me, Chuck, Lisa, Jesse. And so, okay, so just to give y'all a picture, well, me and BJ was cutting up because they already forgot to take our drink order, so they kind of was going, which is understandable because we had like, I don't know what, 40 to 50 people at a table. There was quite a bit of us. I don't know. I might be bad at math, but there was quite a bit. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to be that waitress. But so, but we was just cutting up because they went like at this end of the table, they went this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, right? And then they just like did that person, that person, that person, and came up the other side of the table and then like skipped me, BJ, and Janice. And we were like, so I guess we don't get drinks, right? When they finally took our drink order, and then like BJ was saying something about, well, I wonder if we're gonna get food. We want our food. We had not even ordered yet, but we were joking like they weren't gonna take our food order either. Like we're not coming out of here without food. And so Logan over here, so BJ was like, we want our food. And of course I take it up a notch and I'm like, we want our food. And Logan was a little cowboy hat on, right? I look over and I'm just cutting up like I always do. And I look over and he's looking up at me. He's like, "Are you okay? Like, do you ever get out? That's not how we behave in public." Oh man, I needed that. I was like, no, I don't get out much. Oh man, it was good stuff. But, and of course, it was a pretty to-do Mexican restaurant we went to. There's like 4 or 5 pages of food. There's like a page for every meat there is, and all the stuff on the menu. I mean, there's nachos, there's enchiladas of every kind, there's quesadillas and chimichangas of all the things at a Mexican restaurant. But this was like a pretty hooty patootie Mexican restaurant, right? I ain't never been to one that had 5 pages for a menu. So I'm going through this and I'm like, gosh, there's so many options. And he's just like, the nachos and burritos are pretty good. I don't know. It's the little things. I don't know. He's just adorable. He just want Peach's little cheeks. But and he's smart. And he's even though he's just a little fella, he's just I don't know. He has this about him, like, I'll tell you about a thing or two. But he's precious. So, yeah, Los Tres Amigos was the Three Amigos is where we went to eat, so it was pretty good. Yeah, it was a hoot. And then at Cracker Barrel the next day, yes, yes, he is. Um, we were able to play some game. We were racing, playing that game, which I come to find out that Casey's family has some ownership of that created that game. The little game you play with the pegs and you try to like get the least so that you don't feel like a dummy or whatever. The little peg game. Um, so I thought that was pretty cool that her folks like, created that game. And it's like nationwide, like all over. I've played that every time I went to Cracker Barrel ever since I was a little, right? And so uh there's just I just, I just had a great time and I met a lot of great people. Some great people I didn't get a picture with. And so, oh well. But I will treasure those memories forever. I had a great time. And so we're wrapping up on the hour here. If anybody wants to, yeah, the company they created still makes the game to this day. So I think that's awesome. If anybody has any questions for me about the trip or, um, I know that's what I'm saying. I didn't get a picture with everybody, and I really didn't get any pictures, like I said, until the last day that we were at when everybody was leaving. And I realized I got a lot of footage. I did lives. I got a lot of footage on my camera that I still haven't edited, but I didn't get any pictures. So I was like, everybody, we got to get pictures, you know? Yeah, well, you ditched us. Look, y'all don't know. I have witnesses to tell you that I thought y'all were coming to Cracker Barrel. So we went, we reserved the table and everything, and then everybody sat down and I was looking for y'all. I got up and went outside and was walking around looking for y'all because I knew that y'all were coming. I thought I knew y'all were coming, and then y'all didn't come. And I was like, and I didn't even get to hug y'all bye. I mean, we took that picture at the hotel, but I thought we were gonna see each other again at Cracker Barrel. I didn't even get to hug your neck and tell you bye. I was so excited. I was just so excited that I had that little bit more time at the Cracker Barrel, and then I was just so bummed that I was like, okay, I guess they left. That was it. I didn't even get to say bye. I was pretty sad about that. I did get the picture you sent me. Did I not show that one on the did what? Hold on. That should have been on there too. Yeah, I got a picture with Tiny Tim too. Where was that at? It's not it didn't that one didn't I don't even know where my phone is. That one didn't update to my Google Photos for some reason. So I might have some pictures that didn't get up on my Google Photos. But I will, yeah, I did get to meet Tiny Tim and I got a picture. That was the one picture that I got from the picnic day. Now, I was in a lot of pictures on the picnic day, but they weren't taken from my phone, so I don't have them. We took pictures in front of the Lazy Days Ahead sign where we had set up the booth and was, you know, putting together, had out the jellies and jams and vanillas and stuff. Like they had a banner, Jesse and Lisa did, and we got pictures in front of it, but I don't know where those pictures are. So whoever has them need to send them to me. And yeah, Tim, I'll make sure and put in these picture that I'll make sure and put in our picture together in the video that I make in the summary of the trip. And I'll probably put some of these other pictures that I showed today in it. I was just wanting to give everybody a sneak peek, the people that came to my live, you kind of get a sneak peek on all the pictures. I'm sorry yours wasn't in there. That was not on purpose, I assure you. Um it's just not in here. I don't know why it didn't. It took forever for the ones of me and of us at Cracker Barrel when we first got there to load. You notice those were last, and those were really the ones that were taken first. So I don't know why those took so long to get on Google Photos, but I will get it. I will get it situated. Yeah. Don't forget Chuck went into hugging mode and almost hugged strangers walking through our group on the porch. There was a lot of good times, and oh, we got a phone call on Saturday night, we needed to get home. Well, I miss y'all already too, but I just wish I woulda known that, when we left the hotel that that was the last time that was it, which hopefully it won't be the last time I ever see you, but, you know, I was just, I'm a hugger. I like to hug, say bye. No Chick-fil-A, no. And did you know that we couldn't find one Kentucky Fried Chicken open in Kentucky? What's that about? Like, right in front of the hotel we stayed at was an abandoned, broke down, dilapidated Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's like, we're in Kentucky. How does the Kentucky Fried Chicken go out of business in Kentucky? Oh, it's good stuff. We thought y'all were coming to the Cracker Barrel, Janice. We were sad. We were. That's what I'm saying. I went outside. I was like, "No, they're coming." And everybody was like, "Well, maybe they just went on." And I was like, "No, they said they were coming." I done walked out there, looked all in the gift shop and everything. I'm like, maybe they don't know that we have a table, because they didn't like we had all that established before we got there. I just kind of went up and told them, "Hey, we got, a lot of people in our party. We need a big table or at least a room where we can all sit together because this is like the goodbye, you know." And so they said, "We'll figure something out. Y'all wait outside." And then they called us not long after that. So they pretty much gave us that whole back room there of Cracker Barrel. So that wasn't like an informed thing before we went. We all knew that we wanted to sit all together, but we did not have a plan yet. So I didn't know if maybe they saw that there was like y'all saw that there was like a lot of people there and thought that there wouldn't be room or whatever. I didn't know, so I was going to go out there in the gift shop, and I thought maybe that y'all didn't know that we had a table reserved already because there was two extra space, and I was going to go out there and make sure y'all knew y'all don't have to check in and wait for a table because we already got a table. And I'm like out there looking for y'all, and then I walk outside. I walked all around the building and stuff looking like a goofball, and I was like, I guess they're not coming. Alrighty then. And then I went back and sat down, and Jesse was like, "Yeah, they probably just went on home." And I'm like, "Without telling me bye? Like, you can't do that. It's all about me." No, I'm just kidding. No, I was excited though to see everybody, and I do get sad at goodbyes. I just like don't want it to be over. Well, thank you, dads, for coming. I super appreciate you. But yeah, there's a lot of good inside jokes we have now. Inside jokes was just supposed to be a me, Jesse, and Lisa thing, but now it was shared with everybody at the table, so but I guess more people would get it and it'll be funnier that way, but I don't care. It was gonna be funny to me. No, but now Chuck's already used it in a live. He was using my own inside joke, and this is why you can't share inside jokes because other people go to using them like it's their thing, but it's alright. I'll get over it. Yeah, and I hope y'all get that figured out, Janice. I don't blame you. Family first. I mean, I know I'm Uto family, but I don't count. So let's see. Yeah, I know that's real. Yes, we shall. Stroke the like button, he says. I know, no KFC. I don't get it. KFC, it's like Kentucky Fried Chicken, Kentucky. You would think. I don't know. I'm glad to, guys. Who remembers Kenny Rogers Roasters? He said that was some good chicken. Hey, D. Well, don't be sorry. It's all right. I mean, it isn't like you have my number to be able to text me and be like, "Hey, we changed our mind. We're not gonna make it." Which we should have did that. swap numbers so we could stay in contact. But I guess we have emails, so. Yeah, it's usually not a good idea to hug men from behind anyway, or anybody for that matter. You don't want to come up behind them. I might give you an elbow drop, which would be really hard to do to you, seeing as how your elbow would have to go way up here. You might like put out your back trying to do an elbow drop, but but it's usually better to approach from the front. You don't want to sneak up on anybody. I know your name's not Woody. It's D. Jesse calls her Homestead in the Wood D. Woody. He ain't right. But I love him to death. Oh, I do count. Yay. But I'm saying your family. You got to take care of, taking care of business. Oh. You got the orange juice today? Well, if that's what you asked for, that's what you get. But you didn't ask for orange juice, so. Closer to your end of Kentucky. Well, hey, you can drive to the other side of Kentucky. Jesse and Lisa drove 16 hours to get there. Homer from Micro Farmer drove 16 hours. He came all the way from New York to get to Kentucky. We had people from ends of the United States coming to Kentucky. Who knew? I had never been to Kentucky before, so it was something though. I know, we didn't see a single KFC. There was a lot of slim chickens. I thought that was neat, a neat play on words. I had never seen that restaurant before, and then all of a sudden I saw like several in a day. Chuck said he'll continue to use my copyrighted inside joke. No, I'm just kidding. It was hilarious, especially you when you said it. It was awkward for you. It was. I felt that like that little kid with the parents going back and forth, like, it's like, okay, guys, Right. That's what I mean. No, we did not hug from behind. That's what I mean. Yeah, no. Yes, 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 yes. So no questions? No questions? Yes. Florida to Kentucky. We are Garden Gals did. That's what I say. They had a long trip. And they live in they don't live like at the tip top of Florida. They live like down on in Florida. I think they said they were from like the Orlando area. I'm saying, yeah, yeah. I won't never forget that when Logan looked at me and said, "Are you okay? Why? You must not go out much." Or what did he say? He's like, "That's not how we behave in public." Are you okay? Yeah. Yeah. Is that the question you had for me, Steven? Am I okay? No. Yeah, Ralph from Webb's Web. I got to meet a lot of. I didn't get a picture with him either. See, that's because Lisa knows I'm always right, even when I'm wrong about ordering apple juice instead of orange juice. No, I didn't steal your orange juice. I had a solution. You wanted apple juice, so I poured the orange juice in my cup and went and got you apple juice. So y'all would shut up about it already. I would say you represented Alabama pretty good. Good job. Well, I thank you. Yeah, y'all can type share and your link will drop. Oh, was it from Connecticut? Well, I thought he said, or did his mom live in New York? His mom must live in New York then. He said Connecticut and New York. He drove an hour to go pick up or drop off his kids. Yeah, that is how I act in public, but that's neither here nor there. Can't take me nowhere. Okay, his mom lived in New York, so he drove from Connecticut to New York to drop off his daughters and then came all the way here and then got a dog while he was here. And so all the way back, he had to stop several times to let that puppy out. So let's start. I'd like to hear from Homer and know that he got home all right. And if you're going to be live all the way to Milton, I'm going to be in the back. Well, I don't have one of those things that you put on I don't have one of those things that you put on the window, so I don't know that I will be. Unless I can use my gimbal. Yeah, so his mama lives in New York, and he lives in Connecticut. But still, he had to go from Connecticut to New York down to... Either way. Yeah. That'll be good. Yeah, he said he was from the Bronx, so that's why I assumed New York. But I guess he just meant like raised there. Now he lives in Connecticut. The pup's name is Katie. Yeah. That's what I saw in Jesse's live. I was hounding him to know what he ended up naming the pup's name. But I know he said he wanted to let his daughters name her. One day I'm going to have some of that high-tech StreamYard action. When I do, look out. There will be some hillbilly action then. Well, hey, I mean, there's nothing high-tech about it. You just download it. It's free. And you click on the comments and they show on the screen. It ain't really all high-tech. I'm going to drop the link in here if anybody wants to come up with me or say hello. Yes, I did get the package. Do you want me to open it now? Gotta get back to work. Have a blessed day, everyone. Such a great weekend. I love meeting all the amazing channels. I enjoyed it as well. Thank you, Stephen, for being here. So y'all don't forget that. Oh, there's Scott.
Now I'm jealous.
Well,
you guys look like you had a blast.
I really did have a good time. I'm not trying to rub it in or anything, but I really did have a good time.
You know what? And just sitting at home and seeing that smile on your face made the rest of us feel like we were on top of the world as well, because we could see how excited you were to have Jesse picking at you. And, it was just like you really didn't even leave home.
Right.
I thought you were going to be, away from the nagging of a man for a few days. And you got Papa Jesse that hell's worse than your husband. At least Eric gives you a little time away at work.
No, I really enjoyed it though. I enjoyed all the picking on.
What's up?
Hey, Gary.
What's up?
Good to see y'all. Scott, Danny, Danielle, excuse me.
However.
Hey man, I'm jealous. You Oh, you folks, you got to go over that. I'm jealous of you, Danny. You know, I'm sure you had a blast over there. I got to watch some live streams. You know, saw y'all out there.
Well, the first one was really blurry, but the one the next day, that's why I was trying to tell people. I know y'all was trying to tell me in the chat that it was blurry. I know that now, but I couldn't see it at the time. I was so excited. I was just like, look at everybody. Woo! You know, I wasn't really paying attention to the chat, and everybody was trying to tell me it's blurry, disconnect and reconnect. But oh well. The next day at the picnic, though, you could see a lot better.
Yeah.
It was a kid with a new toy. You're not going to pay attention to somebody talking to you. It's like, oh, I got a new toy.
Exactly. The excitement of seeing everybody and the excitement of having a giblet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. And it will forever be called a giblet now.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Danny giblet.
I did want to say I'm sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. I'm afraid I came in a little bit late. I've been trying to get stuff ready to ship or to mail out. And I'm really bad about remembering that. I mailed some stuff yesterday, and that's the first time I've mailed anything in years. I can't even remember the last time I mailed anything.
It's a little more expensive now than the last time you mailed.
Yeah. Well, everything is more expensive these days. It seems like every time I turn around, I'm going to the store. You get a couple things that used to cost $3. Now it's $8. It's just of course, I admit I saw it coming, 2 years ago, when they started, when they started paying people, an extra, what was it, $1,000 or something like this every week to take off. But I ain't getting into that conversation. I'm just mentioning that you're right. Everything's expensive these days.
Yeah.
And hard to find people to work. They even shut down my favorite restaurant. I know it's a fast food restaurant, but my favorite one in this, anywhere close that I can get to. But I'm still happy. Don't get me wrong. My life is blessed. But
I had my first mail sent back. The first mail that I've ever sent. Did you get your sticker that I sent you, Scott?
He's either pondering.
I do believe I do. Well, but whenever hers came in, it was like one of my busy weeks that I got. I had a very blessed week, so I got quite a bit of stickers. But I do believe I got it, Danny.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering because this one also went to Canada.
We were saying that one sticker got it to Canada, and you had told somebody, and they said, "Oh no, you're going to need more," and you said, "Ha, I'm proved a point."
Well, this one got sent back. That's why I asked you. This one's going to I'll Chafe My Back Step in Petty Harbor, in Canada. So,
Nova Scotia or Newfoundland?
He's Newfoundland.
NL. So is that
Newfoundland?
Yeah.
So, and it might be because it's heavier. I don't know. I think maybe I have a magnet or something in here. I don't know, but
no. Canada bases theirs off of it's got to be an eighth of an inch. As long as it slides through their eighth, it's the thickness. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, but they sent it back. I'm saying.
What did it say? Address unbindable?
No, it says short paid. Like I needed to put another sticker on. Like I needed to put another stamp on there. So
I'm actually just getting ready to leave for a conference, but I'm almost sure that yours is on my is already downstairs on my board.
Okay. So well, just make sure because I want to make sure that you did get it.
Yeah.
Because this one came back, and so that kind of made me concerned. I was like, well, I wonder if Scott got his.
I think I got it like a week and a half ago. No, it was last week, I believe, last Monday.
It took a while to get there then.
I'm sure I got it. And it shouldn't cost you any more to send it to Newfoundland than to Ontario for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Laura.
I got some
Hey, guys.
really, really awesome news. I've got a package coming from Newfoundland that's got fresh cod, caribou,
Wow.
and he's hoping they saw a great big moose on the weekend. He's hoping that he can get it this week, and I'll have a whole bunch of moose steaks and whatever as well. So
Nice.
I'm happy.
Nice.
Hey, Laura,
Yeah.
I just want to let you know I finally got that mail shipped off yesterday.
Oh,
And
you did. Awesome.
so you will be getting your sticker.
Thank you.
Hand drawn, handcrafted, one of a kind, unique. And I even sent a letter of authenticity with it.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're
That's awesome.
We had a while back. It's been a little while, probably a month ago. You know, I was drawing some stickers for folks because everybody was talking about stickers, and since I don't have any, you know, I went to the store, to the Walmart, and got me a thing of labels. You know, a big old pack of multiple labels, and I started drawing some stickers. I think I'm gonna get back to doing that, but I'm gonna tell them they need to come up in it. But it's hard finding people's addresses and that type of thing. So what I got to do is I got to go through and just tell them they can come up in the chat and just put their address in the private chat so I can know how to get it to them.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to run down this address and that address, trying to get everybody. You know, I've still got 4 or 5 stickers I need to. Hey, I tell you what.
This is Gary. This is called an address book.
Hey, I got my
It's
own.
really neat. It's alphabetically ordered, and
Mine
you can
ain't
just
that
put
way.
people's name in here and put their address down when they email it to you, and that way you have it forever.
Well,
Yeah.
that way you cannot make a mistake transferring it from private chat, whatever. You just go to your address, your email, and put it directly onto whatever you're sending them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Well, and
see,
that way I don't have to worry about deleting an email or losing it in a private chat or any of that.
Yeah.
That way I just go ahead and take it down, who it
Hey,
is, who that
Danny,
belongs to.
did you
Putting
think
it
I
in
would
my
learn
phone.
that from you? I already learned that watching you. You need to write it down, what have you. And so I went and got me this. Well, technically, my wife, I don't know if I got it or my wife got it, but we got this notebook that I started writing down people's email addresses. And, I don't go looking for email address to put it on there. But once I have something where I need to know somebody's address, I put it down in here. Trouble is, we gave out, I think we had 7 or 8 different 7 or 8 different stickers I've drawn, and not everybody emailed me, and maybe they just didn't want it. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me. After all, I drew them, and it ain't exactly like I'm an artist or anything.
Right. Well, I don't think that's what it was.
Well, they just did, they didn't email me. My email's the easiest one you'll ever find, beltloop29 at AOL.com. So it ain't.
Well, they might have accidentally sent it to Gmail or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But AOL, people make fun of me.
I didn't know people used AOL.
Well, yeah. See, that's just it. It's one of the oldest ones out there, AOL,
That
and
was like the first messenger, wasn't it? I remember that.
Yep. I
The
remember
first IM, where you could chat in the box or whatever.
Yep.
Maybe. I just know that I've been using them for as long as I can remember. And so, hey, Money Pit Homestead, but I don't. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse. Hi. Good to see you.
I'm Belt Loop 00. How y'all doing today?
Good to see you too, Scott.
Let me show you the book y'all got to get right here.
I know.
Here.
I was gonna say, Jesse, Lisa has the best address book there is, but I couldn't say what it said, so I was like, well, maybe not.
And it has an alphabetical order for it, so even belt loopers can figure it out.
Yep.
That's mean. Look, we ain't going that far.
Hey, I'm all right with it. The fact is, hey, I'm
I gotta
famous for
bring
my
it down a little bit more.
I'm famous for my Swiss cheese brain. So, I mean, it actually serves as an advantage at work.
They even have it in color. And they also have it for password.
That,
Wow.
So Belt Loop 00 is all prepared.
that's funny. That right there is funny.
Yeah.
Got a
But
YouTube.
that's the best one right there because you're going to forget it. IROT. You're
Yeah.
going to forget the password. Not me.
We have a thing on our computer that remembers passwords.
That's
for
what
us.
the flock. What the flock. Get it
What
right.
the flock.
What
Yep.
the flock.
Is my password, right?
Absolutely.
So, Scott, did you see where my mom said she was watching some of your content the other day and somehow wasn't
Yes.
subbed?
Yes.
But
Thank
she-
you, Tammy.
But she is now. She
Yeah.
said,
Hey, Woody, you can find these on that Amazon place you go. They deliver to your house every day. Right there.
and
And if you
Robert
want,
said,
Amazon,
Robert from Homestead Aquarius.
if you want one with a YouTube emblem on the front, Debbie's created a couple of them, and they're on YouTube as well.
Oh, cool.
They're on Amazon.
Yeah, they're on Amazon.
Yeah, she's got one on Amazon for the YouTubers.
That reminds me. Seems like I heard somewhere somebody got a copyright strike or something for using a YouTube symbol on there on some kind of merchandise or something. Didn't make any sense, or maybe it was on I don't know. Didn't make any sense to me. Seems like they'd want you to promote it.
Well,
Yeah.
I heard that before, Gary, but the person that was spreading that around has never been. They were kind of like a one-hit wonder.
Mm.
So was it a drama generating or was it real? I've got it on my merch. I've got it on stuff that I sell on Amazon, like the address books and whatever. Yeah, there you go.
You see, I'm prepared there, Scotty. I know I don't have no loops yet, but I'm working towards getting my loops.
There you
Getting
go.
all those loops.
Belt Loop 00 going to be this Belt Loop 01 here real soon. So it comes with all the pages you need to write your YouTube information right there.
Oh,
And it's
welcome to the family, Jesse.
like
Welcome to the family.
I know that's real, Mackenzie. Do, 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 do,
What-
do, 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 do.
What else you want to know?
You know, the other day I was sitting there. Oh, cold.
So, Danny, I did get my orange juice this morning.
That's not real orange juice.
No, that's not real orange.
I got it because it said Sunny Danny Days right there. Sunny
Oh,
D. She
I
was
know
my-
you miss me. You
She was
can't
my
lie.
Sunny D all weekend long. And ladies and gentlemen, this woman here will keep you in tears all day long. All day long.
we
Not
saw
because I
Friday
stink.
in
I
Tucson.
shower, but because I'm funny.
No, because you're crying because you can't wait until the day ends. I've just
Yep.
had so much.
Oh, Jesse.
No, I'm playing. She was a hoot. She, when we dropped her off in Alabama with her mammy, we headed off back to Houston. It was like we got to go live. It was just it was quiet. It's too quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, when I can hear my wife, it's too quiet.
So you're saying that Danny talks a lot?
No, she kept the chat alive. She kept us going, and when we weren't live, she was keeping us going. So she was a pleasure to be with. And if you guys get a chance to meet Danny from Danny Days Ahead Danny Days Homestead in person, y'all need to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all can't blame me for trying to stir the pot just a little bit. Just a little bit.
My husband
miss
had fun with her
real.
too.
Like, I'm not saying all that for y'all. Like, I really, hold on. I'm trying to dry my eyes here. I really did enjoy myself.
And we were really sad when we dropped her off, and it was dark coming out of her place. She lived way back in the boonies. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
way back.
if you took off your sunglasses, it wouldn't be so dark.
He sure sure did. And then he said,
TMI,
that means you
Scott,
ain't looked at me this
TMI.
whole time. But look, I was sitting beside him when I did look at him. We was singing the Eagles. We was having a good time. We was singing all the radio songs and having a good old time. And I was looking at him, but I'm looking at him from the side profile, right? I can't tell he has sunglasses on by looking in
Look at me
between
like
his
this.
glasses and his eyeball, you know. So I wasn't looking at him from the front like this. I was looking over at him from the side.
Oh, he had those cool sunglasses on
No, I
too.
just had
Yeah,
those
they like
clip-on
clip to your
sunglasses. And I
regular
was driving.
glasses.
It was going from daylight to man, and it got darker and darker. I'm saying, I'm having a hard time seeing the road here. I know a deer's going to jump out and get us. And then we all looked at the same time, and I had my glass. Oh, no wonder I can't see. Oh, they were trying to adjust the screen on the dash and try to make it brighter. So it was amazing.
It was a hoot. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's better."
9 acres. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Did the lights do any better after? I mean, I know they did after you took your shades off, but after y'all left here, could you tell the lights was any better?
Oh yeah, it was a lot better because I could see, and I had the fog lights on too. She cleaned all my headlights. There was bugs. There must have been 5,000 bugs on my dash.
Oh yeah,
on my grill and because love bugs were out this weekend.
Yeah,
and it was. So she cleaned all my headlights before I left.
It's called the cell.
I was sad when I left. We lost all our activeness. She was keeping us active.
Yeah, harder to stay awake without Danny in the house.
Oh yeah, she's 100% caffeine all the way. Yeah,
that's awesome.
You know,
I just went on inside the house.
Hey, Money Pet, good to see you.
It was so sad.
So Belt Loop, next time you need to see if you can go. Scott, you need to see if you can go.
I already said, buddy, I'm gonna. It's because of the trip that I'm not going this year, or didn't go this year, but I'm gonna try her next year.
I would love to. I swear I would, Jesse. You know, I'm what you call a social butterfly or something like that. I like to get around and chat with people, chew the fat and what have you. But the trouble is, we're so understaffed at work that I end up normally, for the last 2 years, I've been having to work about 6 days a week. Well, I'm finally getting to where I think we might be getting a few more folks on up there. So I may be able to start getting back to at least a 5-day rotation or a 5-day work week. And I'm hoping that I'll get a little bit more, but it's still hard to get time off. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get, the time off. I've already told them about it. I've already put in for it. So at least I think I have that's right. There we go. Money Pit Homestead. YouTube's a money pit too. But
yeah, nobody talks about that part. Hey, Wendy.
I would appreciate that. Charles, right?
Yeah, that's
Charles.
You put more money into it than you get out of it for sure.
Yeah.
And we all rushed to 1,000, and then we're like, wah, wah, wah.
Thank you, Dale. I'm glad. I had a really good response to my last chance cook-off video. I know it was really dark, and I kind of put a, disclaimer in there to please excuse that. But everybody did real good at making me feel like not a just a complete bonehead for doing my video at night. So I mean, everybody was like, it looked great and all that, and it made me feel a lot better because I was real nerve-wracked about it, because not being able to see, and that's kind of the whole idea of taking a video is to be able to see what you're doing. So
that is true, Drunken Chef. I just don't know if I'll be able to get the time off for it. And I mean, it's hard for me to plan anything more than a month in advance.
Gary, is it because you can't get off, or is it because the company won't let you get off?
Well, you have to understand, I'm an old school kind of fella, and I feel very loyal to the folks, and I hesitate, and they make it. They do. There's no doubt they do make it. I don't know if we can do that. We're short staffed, and but I also feel responsible for my men, for the people that I work with, and to some degree, I guess the facility. But it's hard for me to take much time off. I'm planning on going to this Gulf Coast homesteaders meet here in Milton, Florida, on the October the 28th and 29th.
I'm not trying to go to that.
But Tammy has even said, "Hey, let's go." She's even making up a whole bunch of soap, and she done got us a table there, and we gonna be there, and I think we may have live with Belinda and Chuck. I think are gonna try to make it. I told him he ought to come over and just sit down. Maybe even get him a sign that says "Life with Belinda and Chuck" right on a piece of paper or something. "Life with Belinda and Chuck." Just hand them out. Maybe some other folks will, connect with his channel. Tammy wants to sell some soap, and I don't know, some chalkboards and whatever else she got. She got something called a junk journal. Yeah.
And it's like $40 to set up a vendor spot, right?
Yeah, something like that. But regular Texas is only like $10. What?
I was telling Jesse he needs to go.
Oh,
Sell some vanillas and jellies.
I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of the people that make the cards. The regular playing cards. You know how you have 52 cards in there, Jack, Queen, King, and you have 2 jokers. I'm gonna see if they can make me a whole deck full of jokers. Just nothing but jokers.
Funny.
I'll get a couple of them, and I'm going to put "Life with Belinda and Chuck" in the middle, and just keep handing those cards out at the meetup. I'm the joker.
I would like to have that card. That would fit me perfectly.
That would be cool.
Chuck, put my name on it.
But going back to you, Gary, I know you're a company man. You owe it to your buddies and all that stuff. But remember, you also owe it to yourself.
Yeah.
Your time off, you've earned that, and if you don't take it, it's going to drive you to drink.
Well, I drank a lot when I was a kid. I drank a lot when I was a kid. I probably drank enough to float a battleship. The truth is, though, I hardly ever drink anymore. I mean, I've got stuff I can drink if I really wanted to drink, but I've got to where if I do have a drink, it's usually just 1, maybe 2. And it's, life's too short.
But here's the deal. You can't think of it like the way you think about it, because what happens if something, God forbid, something was to happen to you? I think they would survive. They would make do. They would have to do what they had to do to run the business.
Raquel,
so
I believe I have 2
taking
mods.
time off.
I believe I have 2 mods, one of which is up on the screen right now. But anybody who would like to share their link can put share in the chat, and it'll share your link.
Cool. I don't typically, but I think I will.
When is Milton? Let me go ahead and put it up there. When is Milton, Florida?
October the 28th and 29th.
Yeah.
I got to go over here to my database.
So that's on a Friday and Saturday. So you'll have to come in if you want to stay the night before. You're gonna come in on a Thursday night and stay Friday night and Saturday night. That's 3 nights. So that's a lot to swing, but I think it'd be worth it.
Well, I know they've got Cog Hill and David the Good are both speakers up there. By the way, if for anybody on here that likes to garden, that type of thing, I do want to. I've got an open invitation Thursday night. I know Friday night. This Friday, I've got a great gathering of gardeners. And I'm just promoting gardening, and it's not like anybody's going to be quizzed or nobody's going to be asked a whole bunch of Q&A type things. I'm sure people will have questions and that type of thing, but I'd like to invite everybody, over on Friday night. And I'm sorry if I'm walking on anybody. I don't mean to. It's just a rare opportunity for me to get there and for me to have a day off that's not Saturday. And Saturdays, I try to make sure that Tammy's happy. We go to places like the, farmer's market and Tractor Supply or whatever. It's just something for me to spend time with her. And so,
I'm sorry, Raquel was asking because she needed to know. You need to send. Can I send her that super secret file you sent me on the moderator facts and tips?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you. Remember you sent me a file and it was moderator, like
Yeah. Oh,
texted
yeah. Yeah.
back,
If you want to send it
and
to her,
he said
yeah,
it was badge clearance. It was
it is.
confidential.
It is. But you can send it to her.
Okay.
He knows her well enough. It's okay.
I know her well enough. She passed the test.
Well, I
There's
have
another.
taken that
Yeah, she's good
seriously. I
people.
did it. I've encrypted it into my email to make sure that nobody could access it.
Yeah. Well, the reason it's top secret is because I don't want anybody to turn into a mod father. It'll definitely hurt their marriage.
Right.
Uh, but she's not married, so it's okay.
Jesse, I want to know one of your secrets. Where do you get your, like bracelets and all the stickers and all your stuff? Do you get them at one resource or what?
Okay, stickers and magnets are from Sticker Mule. I'm getting word of my producer here. Stickers and magnets are from Sticker Mule.
Okay.
The wristbands we got here locally in Houston at a place called Rapid. It's Rapid Wristbands here in Houston,
Okay.
in the Clear Lake area. Rapid
All right.
Wristbands.
Okay, I'm
long as you
looking you up,
share.
Raquel, and I'm gonna send you an email if that's
And
okay.
then
As long as you share where you get that vanilla.
no, that I can't tell. 'cause
You'll never get that one.
Yeah, I might end up in a hole over in Vegas somewhere. In the desert. The other homestead, I just dropped one for those that are in the South Carolina area. They're having a farm where you live harvest celebration October 15th and 16th. At an actual farm. This is at an actual farm. They're having this big celebration. So I just dropped that. And also, you guys know the self-sufficiency, the meetup in Kansas, October 1st is coming up. Here we go. All right, Danielle. I didn't mean to take over your chat. I was just trying to drop
you're
some info.
fine. I'm sending Raquel an email.
Where's Scott driving?
I'm going to my conference.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up my mayor, and then I'm heading on the road for about 2.5 hours.
Oh, no.
Is that a horse? Is that a horse, a fellow that got elected to office?
What's that?
A mayor. You said you're going to pick up your mayor. Is that somebody who got elected to office or a horse?
No, that would be somebody elected, be elected, and I'm also elected. I just not the mayor.
Okay, so it ain't a horse.
No, well, he's a horse's arse. Oops, did I say that out loud?
I gotta admit, I asked that question expecting you to say a horse, but
Well,
so
you know me, expect the unexpected.
So Homestead Aquarius. It's Robert, I think. Well,
Yep.
they've put you in the lake. They won't put you in Lake Mead, Jesse. They don't know what to do with all the bodies they have now. Is that true? Are you saying there's a bunch of bodies they found since the waters receded? A bunch of bodies they found in the lake, or bones, I guess it would be. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not surprised.
is that the one over by Las Vegas?
Yes, it's the one over by Hoover Dam.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised about that.
They even found a
Surprised.
body.
I'm not surprised, but I'm just saying it's interesting to see how many bodies they've recovered. I can imagine there's suicides, homicides. Just
I expect a lot of more homicides, but that's just my guess.
yeah.
Mackenzie Leonard from Scouts says,
Does anybody know if anybody has ever attempted to jump off Hoover Dam suicide?
Dear God.
It's a long drop. I mean, the fall's not so bad. It's that sudden stop.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. It's the sudden stop at the bottom that gets you every time.
You also can stand in 2 time zones there. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah. I know I was married in Vegas.
That's
Really?
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Fun fact.
Did you have an Elvis Presley, or did you have an Elvis wedding?
No,
How could you resist that?
no. We were married at the Neon Chapel.
I know that's real. Yeah, all the bodies they've been finding in Lake Mead. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they always talk about how, or a lot of folks talk about how, YouTube will unconnect you to other channels. The other day, I was, I went to a channel. In fact, I was going through, and I was sharing my screen. I was streaming, I think, and I went to share my screen, and I went over this, and a channel I know I've been to many, many times. It showed me that I was not, connected to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, so I hit the connect thing. And then I'm wondering, I even talked about it for a couple of minutes. Then I realized I'd signed into one of my other channels and just hadn't connected on that particular channel. So it was just weird. I thought it was
time.
Looks like Woody says 30 people have jumped to their death at Hoover Dam since 1936. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
That is one long drop.
Yeah, it is.
What's up, Crazy Crafter?
I wonder if somebody's ever done that and halfway down said, wait a minute, I changed my mind. I don't want to do this.
Yeah,
Probably.
there'd be no change in your mind.
Too late.
Yeah.
Well, this conversation went for a turn, did it not? I mean, how did we get on this?
Yeah, well, it's all started with Lake Mead.
Well, it's interesting to me. I mean, it's history, right?
Yeah. Money
I
Pit,
actually
we
got
have
to
never.
take a tour of the Hoover Dam. That was really awesome. Me and my dad loaded up from the Vegas area and drove to the Hoover Dam on a motorcycle. That was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
And if you do go, take the full tour. Take the one where it takes you down into where the generators are.
And I got to see where all the
right,
like all the stuff was going on, and they was explaining what it does and how it works and all of that. Which I was a little bit younger, so. But
Hey, Danny, was it a Harley?
no, actually, it was a Honda Shadow.
Oh, okay. I just curious.
But it was a nice bike. I mean.
Oh yeah,
It got me ready for basic just fine when he was right behind me and making me run faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It still went boop 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 boop, even though it wasn't a Harley. So I mean, it did its job, and it was nice. It was a nice like cruiser type bike.
Right.
So.
I mean, the Honda Shadows are nice bikes. I just, I guess I just kind of got a thing for Harley Davidson. Although
I
they're
understand.
expensive. Man, I went over there to the Harley shop last Saturday, and a pair of gloves was $80.
Well, that's why belt loop. That's why they call HD. That stands for $100 minimum.
Yeah.
$100.
Now my stepdad drove all Harleys, but
very cool. I just like the bikes. Something about I love motorcycles. When I was young, I had a Honda. Me and my brothers had a Honda, and I rode it quite a bit. It was just, there's just something about the feel when you're on a bike and running down the road, wind whipping around you. It's very visceral.
But knowing my dad, he's not going to pick what's most, popular or expensive. He's going to pick what's most ergonomical and logical and the things, safest. And he probably looked up all the reviews on, that he's a pretty thorough man. So, I'm sure he made his choice for a reason. He's not one of those people who makes choices without have completely, thoroughly had a reason behind his decision.
Sounds like my husband.
Well, if I had my way, I'd have me, a 1965 GTO sitting out in the thing, but that don't seem to be the most, those things are expensive, and I love the car, muscle cars, man.
When I got out of high school, before I went in the military, I bought my first Vet. I was so proud of myself. Bought my very first Vet.
That's my dream car. Yeah.
but I mean, it was a Chevette, but it was a vet. I was happy just to have a vet.
Or just a car.
Chevy Chevette.
Chevette.
I had a Chevy Chevette. That was my first car. 1976 Chevy Chevette.
That's
It
not
had-
my dream car, but a Corvette is my dream car.
Yeah, that's why you got to be sure. I
My,
mean, you got to
ho-
be careful what you ask for.
my car had a hole in the passenger seat floorboard that was just big enough to put a 6-pack of cold drinks, should for the need arise.
That's right.
Just set it out of the car.
It got me to and fro, back and forth from Fort Hood when I was in the military, so it worked out great. And then before I bought my Jeep in July, I kept telling Lisa, I want a Jeep, I want a Jeep, I want a Jeep. But she went and got me a Jeep.
Just like the one you want.
Just to shut me up.
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's funny because when you said we're coming in the Jeep, I was like, in the truck, the toy truck. I was like, I didn't realize that y'all actually got one. So I was like, wow, we're gonna really be cramped. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
No,
my
we-
big toe might fit in there. So, Scott, are you with us still?
He's with us, but he has somebody
He's,
who's
he's
with him.
buffering sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he's just trying to support.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he's getting the watch hours. There you go.
Yeah.
well, not if they're on StreamYard. I don't get the watch hours.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's just
Oh,
That's
natural.
why
Come on,
whenever
Otis.
Well, yeah, I think that is Otis.
That's
Could
why
be
when I'm in
limited.
somebody's chat, like, and I join I actually join the like on StreamYard, I always make sure to leave it running, on YouTube so they still get the watch hours. I try to, but I don't know. They say that you don't get the watch hours if the sound's not on. So,
Right. You don't.
Well, I've got you on my TV, and you're still on another tab, even though I can't watch that tab while I'm watching this one. But unfortunately though, I do have to drop off. I gotta fix something for lunch, and before I go to work, and in just a little bit, I'm gonna have to get ready to go to work. I just, but I wanted to come on and say, hey, Danny, it's always a pleasure to see you. I love you and your family and your channel. Good people. There's no question about that. But
So one thing I want to say that we disproved is here a while back, Scott had a giveaway, and we posted, or I posted a little ditty, a little song that Garden State Gardener put up about Scott, and he was singing to the music, da 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 da, and he got a copyright claim on it because it was the music, and it was something that was not approved or not copyright free. Well, this weekend, all the way up there, we didn't sing a single word because we thought, well, if we sing, we're going to probably get a copyright claim, so we didn't sing. Once we found out that that's not the case, and we proved it because we sang all the way home, right, Danny?
right, we sure
We
did.
sang all kind of songs. We were doing TV commercials, and I
But
didn't
the
get one.
best ones we didn't get because they were on the radio. We were listening to the radio, or whatever it was we were listening to, Pandora,
Yeah, Pandora.
and we couldn't. If you get a copyright, if you
You're using
have
somebody
music with it. So, but that to me was the best. When it was with the music and we were jamming out, we were singing the singing parts and the guitar parts, the widdly widdly woos.
Yeah, if
We
it's
were
coming
singing
from
it
your
all.
mouth, from you, you won't get a strike. But if you're using somebody else's tune or music, it's more likely going to be copyrighted.
Yeah.
And I got a copyright claim when I was filming Boots and Bounty Dancing because of the Marvin Gaye and some other one.
Yeah.
And they allowed me to just mute that, so I muted that section. And but when we did our video coming back, we were doing, ditties from TV shows and singing this and singing that. Nothing. I didn't get anything. So that proves that you can sing. If it's coming from your own guitar or whatever, you can do whatever you want. You won't.
Well, I've gotten a copyright claim while I was playing guitar with this song. I was singing and playing.
Okay.
Before. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, we weren't playing any music. We were using our mouth as our music.
Right.
Maybe you were just so good that it sounded like the original.
I don't know, but
And ours wasn't that good, obviously.
Yeah, so I didn't get a claim on it.
well, I know that like if I play music, worship music, like in church, even because it was a worship song, I have to get a special notice even to play it in front of, like you have to have a partial ownership or you have to pay into this thing to even use it. So I'm sure it's kind of maybe the same that you have to do that, you know?
Yeah, there might be something about the written note or the chords. There might be something
Yeah.
copyrighted for that chord progression for that
Yeah.
song. So that might be what it was. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm coming up on the second hour here, so I'm gonna
Well,
probably get off here in a little bit too. And
yeah,
Robert said the gold wing. It might be a gold wing that my dad had. I was looking it up.
so isn't Goldwing, isn't that Honda or
Yeah,
that's a Honda, I think.
yeah.
The gold.
It was white, I remember, and it was big. It was bigger, like a cruiser rather than a street bike. You know, what
Did
I'm
it have
saying?
like a buddy seat or a back seat, and then also the
Yeah,
big front
it had a
end?
sissy bar and the
Mhm.
big, and all that. It was like more of a cruiser type. Laid back, not like room
Yeah.
go fast, but just to chill and lay back.
Not
Yeah.
like a Ninja or a
No, crotch rocket.
crotch rocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't like
Hey, Jason,
Hey, Jason.
Jason Johnson's in here.
good to see you.
All right. So, but yeah, we are wrapping it up. So,
Well, Danny, enjoyed it. I'm glad you're back home safe. I hope everything's okay. Say hello to Emma
glad you
for
are
us.
too.
Emma, and say hello to Tammy for us. Give them both a hug when you see them. And tell Eric, go out there and cut that grass.
Yeah,
Right. It was really, really nice meeting both of you guys
It was.
and Lisa
And,
and just spending that time together. I wish I had more time, but
and the 6'10" person that was next to you. Can you give him a hug around the knee for me?
I will. Every day. Well, not every day. He's not home right now, but
It's all day, every day for me.
Mhm.
Danny knows that all day, every day.
that was crazy. Laura's husband is like a whole person taller
Yeah.
than her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I got to see Laura with her hair down and all fixed and whatnot and all the makeup on. She walked up, I was like, dang.
Oh, by the way, she's a true blonde. Just saying. That's
She is indeed.
I am a true blonde
she's a true blonde.
with some gray mixed in,
Would you-
but I'm a true blonde.
No, it just gives you an out card.
Oh,
For a lot of
I
things.
see.
Gives you the out card.
I am a true blonde, unfortunately. My husband reminds
just
me
went
of it.
Went right over.
I have a mail call, but I guess I'll do that separate one day or another. But for whoever's still in here, I still got 20 folks, it says. So y'all don't forget that Monday I have, I'm drawing for my semifinalists for the Fall Fest 22 giveaway. And then Tuesday I have the September coming out. And so my September video will probably come out before my live. So I'll probably set it to come out probably at 9 that morning. And then I'll have my live
Nice.
Tuesday.
And Lisa's got her September coming out on the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And then she has her last chance cook off coming out on the 22nd.
Nice.
So we're getting ready for that.
Nice. I'm live tomorrow twice. Hopefully 12 Stones remembers that he's supposed to be on with me tomorrow. So I'll have to remind him.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you might
Oh,
have
and
to.
Jesse, for you, as you said, you need my blanket.
12 Stone.
oh, cool.
Ah, yeah.
You
So
see?
we saw a bunch of that at Cracker Barrel.
Oh, nice.
And usually it comes out around like Halloween time, but
It's more the Day of the Dead stuff than Halloween, which is around the same time.
I think that's actually the first week in November. So, but I guess they start putting it out, and I guess because here the people that would want it would probably want it more around Halloween. But I have it
Right.
all year round. Not in my living room, but in my bedroom, I have a lot of it.
Yeah.
I like if I see a candle, I've got a piggy bank. I've got a candle warmer that's the skull head. I've got like
They
I've
have some
just
really
got
nice stuff there, though. I mean, for Halloween, I was like, wow.
Yeah, they
They
do.
even have soap in this.
Hey,
Can
Tom.
you imagine a skeleton soap? The water
yeah
would run right through it.
they had salt and pepper shakers that were the I call them candy skulls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With all of the colors on them and whatnot. But
Hey, Tim. Good to see you.
I will call you. I was gonna call Emma too. I saw
Well, I'm
she
gonna drop
got
off.
8
I'm gonna go
listens
pick up
done.
my
So
little
that's
fur
good.
baby.
What now?
Yeah.
I got to go pick up Toby. He's still at the doggy spa.
Oh,
He's getting his hair did up and his nails all did and
nice.
pampered up, shampooed and blow dried, and
He's getting all pampered.
yeah, he's getting the works done before he comes home.
He's a pampered poo.
Big time. That guy's got better insurance than I got.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that one too back there.
Well, you have to take care of them because they can't take care of themselves, right? I mean,
Right.
It's up to you. And if it wasn't for Banfield Insurance, I mean, we'd be up the creek because that helps with a lot of the cost.
Yeah, we have Banfield too.
Yeah, that's the only way to go.
Tim Beverly said, Tammy Bailey, what should she call you? Better call her ma'am.
Yeah,
She's got a strong backhand.
That's Tammy, the mammy of Danny. Alabama.
In Alabama. That's funny.
All right, well, we'll let you go.
All right.
And we'll see you on another live probably sometime today.
Yeah.
So,
bye, you guys.
We'll see y'all.
Thanks for coming up. All right, y'all. Yeah, I'll probably just do this separate. Do my mail call separate. I got a mail call from CNC Farm. I don't know. I guess I could go ahead and do it now, and then just go back and put her link in it. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it now. I only got one piece of mail, so I don't know. But I'll be sure to. So, Ashley, you're still in here, right? So put share and so that it'll share your link. And, okay, I will call you first. I'm trying to get the sticker off of here without messing it up so I can keep it. CNC Farm. Yeah. And so that's CNC Farm right there in the chat. You can see y'all connect with her. She's awesome. She's just starting out on YouTube, but she's not just starting out on learning things like I am. She's actually more experienced and knows a thing or two. You can learn a thing or two. Oh, I got some recipe. It smells good in here. What is that? Ooh, I got some recipes. Thank you. Crockpot ravioli casserole. Sloppy Joe's recipe. Crockpot creamy sausage and potato soup. Those are neat. They're recipes that are already written out. And she's even got instructions on the back for me because she knows that I gotta have like step-by-step directions. Smells good, whatever it is. It's cinnamon vanilla sugar. And she made this, guys. Oh, it smells so good. I need to make me some toast or something. I could just like eat that out of the package. That's not how you do that, but Tim Beverly says, call me second. Why are you mailing a new one, Ashley? Why? Smells great. Looks great. It's wonderful. Says thank you so much. I don't know what I did. I didn't really do anything. Danny, thanks once again for having me on your live. Oh, it was so much appreciated. Keep up the great work on your channel. So glad our paths crossed. Ashley from CNC Farm. So y'all, she's sweet and she's talented. So get over there and look at her content. Look what she makes this. This is hers. She made this. She didn't go buy it at the store and dump it in a package. You know, she made this. So. Oh, okay. So it has a sticker. Sticky the sticker. I'm not going to use this one. Thank you, though. Thank you, Ashley. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Guess I should have did that at the beginning, but I just was so excited to talk about my trip. And so I appreciate y'all for sticking in here. And y'all go check out Ashley from CNC Farm and any of the others that I mentioned. You know, Mr. Boots and Bounty. You know, We Are Garden Gals. Money Pit Homestead. You know, Willow Ray Ranch. Roberta's Artistic Adventures, Where to Begin Homestead. You know, there's just so many of them. Eleanor Nearham. I mean, I just got to meet so many great people, and I just had a great time. And I appreciate you guys sitting through, hearing me tell about it, and letting me share that with you guys. And I thank you, Ashley, for this good smelling cinnamon vanilla sugar. Y'all go check out Ashley at CNC Farm. And yeah, don't forget, Monday, I draw for the semifinalists. I'm giving away a $15 gift card, a sticker, and a magnet. And then if you win semifinalists, you're able to be in the drawing for the grand prize, which will be over at Gale Southern Living. And you will get like 50 plus prizes from different people. The grand prize winner will get all of the prizes for everybody that was in the collaboration. And so if y'all haven't already, make sure you go to that Fall Fest 22 entry video and enter the keyword in the chat so that you can be entered for that. I'm doing the drawing Monday the 19th. And then Tuesday, I have my Last Chance Cook-Off video coming out. And so I'll set it for 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time to come out. Or not Last Chance Cook-Off, I'm sorry, September. There's just been so many things going on in September. It's crazy. My Last Chance Cook-Off actually came out today. So if y'all want to go check it out, it came out at 8 o'clock this morning. And my September will be coming out Tuesday, the 20th. So when y'all see it pop up, make sure hit that notification bell. There will also be prizes given away for the September. I think that Mennonite Farmhouse is giving away two $50 gift cards and a $100 gift card, and maybe some extra things. I'm not sure. So y'all make sure and check that out as well. And same thing, they're going to be picking the winners from the comments in the comments of the collaborators' videos. And there's not many people. I think there's 20 people in the September. Me and Lisa included. Hers comes out on the, what did he say, the 22nd. So y'all be sure. No, the Last Chance Cook-Off of hers comes out the 22nd. So I think the other one comes out the 19th. So y'all be sure and be watching for upcoming videos. Hit those notification bells everywhere you go so that you don't miss a thing. And I appreciate y'all being here. And I hope y'all have a terrific rest of your week. See ya.